Hello, my friends. I'm Dr. Bree, and I have a quick response to a question that I actually get asked a lot, which is, will pelvic floor exercises make me tighter? So this question is usually referring to tightness as far as helping with sexual function, helping improve, your sexual satisfaction and also your partner's as well. So there's two parts to this question. The short answer is that yes, when pelvic floor exercises are done correctly by the right person who is a good candidate for pelvic floor strengthening, then yes, they can actually improve sexual satisfaction. The muscles can become stronger, they can become more supple, and they can become healthier. And so in that case, this has actually been shown that pelvic floor muscle training, when done by an appropriate candidate and when done correctly, can absolutely improve muscular function and sexual satisfaction. So to take this though in another direction, you have to know, first of all, that again, you're doing it right. You're doing your pelvic floor strengthening right, and also that you are a good candidate for these exercises. And one of the best ways to find out if this is the case for you is to see a women's health physical therapist. So you can do a search and try to locate someone in your area who can do an examination, and it just makes sure that you're doing your pelvic floor exercises correctly, because unfortunately, as many as 50% of women are not doing them correctly, their Kegel exercises or their isolated pelvic floor contractions and relaxations. They're not necessarily doing them correctly with verbal or written instruction alone. So that's a pretty high number of people who maybe aren't doing them right, or they're actually not an appropriate exercise for them. So who is not a good candidate for pelvic floor strengthening exercises? Not a good candidate would be someone who's already overly tense, overly active in the pelvic floor. And that's actually a significant number of people out there. They actually have problems with too much tension, and so really they need to work on relaxing first. So definitely contact a women's health physical therapist in your area if you have any questions about your particular needs. And to kind of wrap this up, addressing the word tightness, will pelvic floor exercises make me tighter? I just want to make it really clear that tightness is not what we're going for. That is not the end goal. Again, tightness can cause all sorts of issues, from actually having pain during sex, or difficulty, eliminating, difficulty evacuating your bladder completely, or even, holding back your bowel movements. It can cause all sorts of issues with retention of urine or bowel movements. It can cause just a generalized feeling of aching and tension and clenching in the pelvic area, and can lead to problems down the road. So tightness is not what we're going for. What we're going for with our correct and appropriate pelvic floor muscle training and core muscle training is suppleness, responsiveness, and overall strength, but also ability to relax and release. We want both. The pelvic floor should ultimately be like a trampoline that can really respond to any type of situation. So we want it to be able to release and also to contract. And that is what's actually going to help with your sexual satisfaction for you and your partner. So again, we're not going for tightness. We're going for suppleness and responsiveness. So to wrap it all up, yes, pelvic floor muscle training, when done correctly and when done by the appropriate candidate, can absolutely help with overall strength and endurance and coordination and responsiveness. It can bring blood flow and circulation to the pelvic area, which can help with sexual satisfaction. But is tightness what we're going for? No. Not necessarily. We don't want tightness. So just keep that in mind. And please, if you have any questions about your personal core and pelvic floor needs, talk to a women's health physical therapist in your area. If you have any questions about this, please read the video notes below this video. You can check in with me by way of my Fem Squad. There will be links to Fem Squad in the video notes, so definitely look into all of that. And if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who might need it. And until next time, remember, eat clean, move every day, and you will shine brighter. Bye.